Hey guys, Janna Lindsay, Realtor, popping in my basement here for a minute because I want to talk to you for a second about home inspections. Like, here's a question. If you're thinking of buying a house, when should you have a home inspection? I'll give you a minute. I feel like there should be some music here, Jeopardy theme. Do, do, do. Okay, I'm done. Answer is every single time you purchase a house, you should be doing a home inspection. Actually, if you're thinking of selling your house, it's not a bad idea to have a home inspector come in and do an inspection before you list it. That way you know if there's anything major and you can deal with it ahead of time. Smart move. Okay, so some of the things that can pop up in a home inspection are roof. We live in Tornado Alley. It is not unusual to have a shingle or two that's blown off. It's pretty normal here. Little things like caulking, the vent pipes that come out of the roof, caulking, that's nothing major. Flashing on the back doors, oh my gosh, how many times have I seen that one? Used to be, nowadays, it's hard to find a house being built that they don't just put gutters on. Used to be, it's kind of a hit or miss. I actually had a house, this is the reason I know this, is the house we used to live in didn't have flashing like say coming out the back door. Above it outside, there would have been a strip of metal that diverts the water on either side of the door, because when it doesn't, well, guess what? It just falls because the water does. And it either can cause damage to your door or damage to the floor underneath. I had that issue. We had to have stuff replaced. So, flashing. So, roofs. The attic, if there's been leaks, there can be damage, there can be mold. You get into the electrical. I had one here lately that every one of the receptacles in the kitchen, the polarities had been reversed and they were installed wrong. It's not a major deal. It's an easy fix. It's just a pain in the butt. Let me see. Electrical could not be working. You've got plumbing. I mean, your plumbing could be the fact that it's just old, long as it functions. The hot water heater could not be heating hot water heater. Do you hear me? The water heater. It is not a hot water heater. Anyways, the water heater could not be heating water properly. Blah. Or it could just be dead. Or in one house I had, they actually come in there with a hacksaw and hacked the pipes because they were the copper pipes and took that sucker with them when they left. No joke. Crawl space and structural issues, windows that don't go up, you name it, it's all on there. The reason I popped in my basement was because I wanted to talk about crawl space issues. Here we go. The last little issue I had was that the seal plate, here we go. And you can see my seal plate on my house. That's why I come down here. The seal plate, here we go. You see up here, you see that little piece of wood right there that runs across the top of the cinder blocks? My cinder block's really tall because I have a basement. If you have normal cinder blocks, it's going to be a lot lower, duh, and it's going to run right on the top. And the reason they put it on the top of the cinder blocks is because no matter how much those guys tried to do it nice and neat, the cinder blocks are always wobbly and wompy and they're not straight, and so they try to scrape off what they can. They put that block up on the top, and then that's what the floor joist, because you can see my floor joist. That's what the floor joist, anyways, are nailed to. That way you've got a nice, and those are bolted in. Big, long freaking bolts. I forget what they're called. Anyways, I think I do, but I'm not going to say it. They're bolted in. The seal plate is bolted into the concrete so that your floor joists have something sturdy to sit on. That is the first piece of wood that goes onto a house. On the house that I had that we were wanting to purchase, my buyers, termites had got in. Here's another one. We in Alabama, y'all, we have termites. Termites had got in and eaten the seal plate. Well, guess what the floor joist did? They squashed it. Yes, they did. So the seal plates, at least around the perimeter of the house you can see in the crawl space, have to be replaced. I don't even know what that's going to cost because my guys went, bye. Didn't even have time to get a structural guy out to come look at it. But yes. And so on the reason of why they were destroyed, being the termites, you're going to want a termite inspection also, because like I said, we in Alabama, it's moist and we have wood and them suckers love it. So there you go. There's your little tidbit for the day. Always get a home inspection. If you have any real estate needs, you can call me. It is 256-653-7533. I am licensed in Alabama and Tennessee. In Alabama, I am Revolve Realty, and in Tennessee, I am Leading Edge Real Estate Group. So you guys call me for your real estate needs. Chat later. I got a house to show. See you guys.